Hi, I hope it's audible enough for you to be able to hear and follow through this tutorial. So as promised, I said I'm gonna create a video for you. I'm first gonna start with this header banner. So once you've got Google AdSense, so this is just an image that I put. And once you've got Google AdSense, what you need to do is go to your dashboard. You go to theme panel, you go to theme panel, and then you go over here where it says ads. It says ads. This is your theme panel, and then you can see here it says header ad, sidebar ad, article top ad, and all of that. So I think mainly what you need to do is change the header ad and the sidebar ad. This is the sidebar ad that we put here, and this is the header. So what you need to do is go to header ad, and then you're just gonna paste the URL of the image in there. But since it's Google AdSense, once you've gotten your Google AdSense ready, you can just paste the ad code. So it says here, paste the ad code for Google AdSense. So what you're gonna do is replace all of this with the ad code, and then you do the same for the sidebar ad, and you replace it with the ad code. And then also for the sidebar, how you can change it is you go to widgets, so I'm there now. You go to widgets, and then you can see here it says sidebar, ad box. So you can see it says here ad box. Then what you need to do is okay, this is so this is basically what you need to do to change the text of the sidebar. So if you wanna give it a text, but all your changes will be done here. So once you've changed that image, it will be automatically changed. If you change it over here, the image, it will be automatically changed on your website. So this one is showing that you need to edit it. Okay, so that's the how you're gonna change your header ad. And now I'm gonna show you how to change your featured image, which is these images here. So these featured images are its own category that I assigned. So when now we go on the back end, I'm just gonna go to dashboard. Here you can see of your posts. So over here we can see our categories. So when I click on categories, here I've already created the categories for you. So in like you said, latest articles, you said you want to change that to most read. So now over here I'm just gonna change that text to say most read. Then I'm gonna show you how you assign these articles to the posts. I mean the categories to the post. And then when we go back, you can see I created a category called featured. So these are all your categories: entertainment, featured, hot news, most popular, most read, news, relationships, and sports. So now when we go to all posts, you see here we have posts, we have categories. You need to go to all posts. Then over here you can see which categories are assigned to which article. So under entertainment you can see all of these entertainment articles. Under news we have all of these. Relationships we have all of these. And then when we go to the bottom, you can see that there's a post that's assigned with featured and sports. So when we see featured and sports, when we go on the front end, we can see SA footballer gifts wife with Porsche. And when we go on the front, we can see that sports article over here. That's your featured image. So that's what's gonna appear on your front. So it's assigned to sports as a featured image, as a featured category. And then over here we can see featured news, and we can see that over there. Then over here we can see featured relationships, secret to hugs, and over that. So that's it. Now when you need to go and edit the featured image, or to choose what needs to appear here, you go edit with TD Composer. And then here it's gonna open your builder for you to edit. And then over here we can see it's rows, columns, and element. And when you click on element and you go to the filter tabs, you can see that the category filter is set to all categories but sort for featured image. And then that's how this appears here. And then I'm gonna come back to this page because we're gonna need to see how to edit this again. So now I'm gonna show you how to assign a category to you create a blog and assign that blog to one of these sections. So you can see over here I separated the categories to news. So now everything under news will be pulled from here. And then entertainment, everything under entertainment will be pulled from here. Relationships will be pulled from here. And then we have these just like standard. And then we have sports. So sports news, everything under sports will be pulled from here. And then latest articles. So these are just recent articles that appear. And then we have most read. So these you need to assign them as well to a most read article so that they appear here. I'm going to show you how to, because right now it's just pulling from any random category. So I'm going to show you how to assign pull from your most read category. So now when we go back here, we can see our news panel. So you need to just click on where it says element, and then you'll see here you have general, we have the title of the news. You can change that to anything. So when you see here I erase that, you can see the change immediately happens over there. So maybe you can say news articles if you want that. Then you can see that text changes, news articles. So now when we go to our filter tab, we can see now the category filter is pulling all from news. So if you pull from all categories, you can now see that it's pulling from entertainment, it's pulling from sports and everything like that. So you need to pull this from only news. And then when we go down further, we can see the same thing happens here with our entertainment. I set the filter to pull only from entertainment. And then here I set the filter to pull only from relationships. So this is what you need to do from here. So once you have, because currently we don't have any most read posts over here. So now what we need to do for most read, we're gonna need to pull that category. So now it's on the back end. I can't really tell where it was from again, but you need to edit that on the belt's back end, which is, I think, should be from your widget side. Yeah, it should be from your widget side because it's coming from your sidebar. So under most read, you need to go to widgets. So you just go here, you click on widgets, most read sidebar, and then here you can see most read, the block. And then over here you can set the filter. You see here it's now pulling from all categories, so you need to set that filter to most read. But now you can only do that when you have posts assigned to this category. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna close that. Yeah, so now I've shown you how to edit the articles and assign categories to a filter. So I'm gonna close that. So now I'm going to show you how to create a post. So now all these posts, I've made them the layout to be the same. So if you go on each post, you can see that we just have the title, the picture, then we have some texts, and then we have another picture, and then we have another text. So when you go on a sample post, I'm just gonna duplicate this. So usually, like when I create posts, I just duplicate the post, but I just change the name, the title name, and the content in there. So what you're gonna do when you create a new post, you can either duplicate or add new, but it will be better if you duplicate it, because you're gonna keep the same layout. So I advise you to do that. So you just duplicate, then you can see it duplicated another draft. Then you click on edit, then I'm just gonna go to the celebs now and just pull some contents for them from there. Okay, let's take this for example. So this is entertainment. So I'm gonna take that and say we change the header text to that, and then for these this is your visual editor. So all you do is just change your text here, change the image, and then change the text again. So I'm gonna go back and just pull the content from here, then I copy that. Then over here we have some HTML text, so I'm just gonna pull that there, and then copy the text again, and then after, so this over here is an image, then when you go down you just replace that with there, and then we're gonna go back and change the image here. So what you need to do is just click there, then say add media, then I'm just gonna download that. Okay, so that's been added, and I just delete this one, and then you want to go onto the image. You can see the size is small, so you want to click there, edit, and then say full size, or you can put the size to large or whatever, depending on the width and the height. And then over here for our featured image, all of my featured image, so this basically is what will appear when let me click on view post. So the featured image is what will appear when we open the site, and also what appears on the home page. These are your featured images. So to set the featured images, they have to be the same height and width. So I created the same for each post, so you need to set that for every post that you upload. So you can see here that the height is 800 by 548. So I'm going to open it into Photoshop. Okay, so now that it's open, I'm just going to place the image. Oh, okay, hold on. So I'm just going to download another one and then show you the placement. Right, so I downloaded it, and then I'm gonna paste it in there, and remember to keep the same aspect ratio, and then I'm gonna upload it and you'll be able to see. Okay, now I'm back on the site. I just click on featured image, and then I'm just gonna drag and drop this into there. Then we're gonna say set featured image and assign the category. This is important. You need to assign the category to where you want to fit it. So it's hot news, entertainment. So this hot news over here, as you can see on the website, it falls under this. So they are gonna appear under here. So we need to set that as well to this category to say hot news. And then we have our most read, so we can say most read, set it for most read, or news, relationships. But for now we're gonna set it to entertainment, and we're also gonna set it to featured, so that sorry, it's just loading slow. So that we go on the front, it's going to appear over here. So let's do that. Okay, so now when that's done, you've made all the changes, you need to hit publish. So what you do, you hit publish, and then it's gonna update the post. Then when you go and view post, over here we can see the image has been set, looks very nice. The title is there. When we go down, we see our content has been added. We see another image that we add, looks very nice. And then we have the last text, and then we have a previous article related to the category that we're in, and all of that. And then when we go on the front, we can also see that that featured image has been updated. You see? So that's all you need to do. And then just gonna go edit page, and then when you go under entertainment, we can see that you see it's been added there. So now I'm just going to put it under draft in case you need to use it later. So when you put a post under draft, means that you're still updating the post. It's not going to appear on the front. So what you need to do is go to status and then draft, click OK, update. Now when we go on the front, refresh. Okay, let's do this. When we go on the front and refresh from here, we can see everything's back to normal, and then our post now is under draft, so it's not visible on the front. Yeah, so that's the tutorial, and that's everything I need to show you about that. I hope this was helpful for you, and yeah, all the best.